Hi, I'm Alan. This is a video. And of course, the answer to the previous riddle was Ouroboros. You get it? Please let me know down below. And the final riddle of Christmas this year is as follows. Upon the final day, it's time for celebration. Would be a shame to miss out on this explosive conclusion. What am I? Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everyone. Merry Christmas. As the video comes out, it is December 24th, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic holidays and are looking forward to celebrating it with your family. Today, we are starting the hardest demon of Christmas ever on both mine and EVW's channel. It is Frozen Cave by the Paradox team. It is currently, as I am filming this, it might have been moved out by the time this video comes out, but it is currently number 35 on the demons list, and is really hard, if that wasn't evident enough. It's literally a top 40. It is incredibly difficult, so I thought I want to end this year with a bang, prove myself worthy of being an uploader of 12 Demons of Christmas by doing this. I have nothing to say. This is going to be my third hardest extreme demon. It is going to be a journey, and I'm very excited for it. I'm genuinely excited for it. I really like this level. I've been playing it for a while now. I've put about 11,000 attempts into it, so I've spent a really long time just practicing, getting good with the level, and I'm super excited for it. Just to recap, we started off with Dragon Locked, did Lit Fuse, we've done Myocardia, Arcane, Glisten, For Matilda, Neon Raver, Incipient, Hurricane, Moment, and Down Bass, and we are ending off with what is arguably gonna be one of my hardest completions. This is gonna be my third hardest completion ever, and I'm super excited for it. So let's just get out of the diddle-daddling. I hope you guys have enjoyed the series, both on mine and EVW's channel. So let's hop into Frozen Cave. I'm gonna take you guys through practice mode, then we're gonna play from zero. So, this very beginning is ungodly difficult. So a lot of my attempts is going to go into the first 10% of this level because, well, it's hard. That's all I can say, really. The beginning is like difficult. I just realized my spelling mistake. Hold up. This beginning is like, it's hard, but I can also tell that I'm going to get very consistent with it. I didn't take too long to like learn this part. The only really hard thing is like this sequence of 3 clicks right here and that jump right there. Like this part right here, like 6% up until like 9 is like very difficult. But then other than that, this beginning is really isn't that hard. I heard a lot of people when I was like starting to practice this that the beginning is like by far the hardest part, or 27 to 41 is like the hardest part, but I've really not struggled too much with this part, in all honesty. As I literally can't pass this. Anyway, so that's the beginning, 11%. The first 11% is very hard. I won't try and say otherwise. I am gonna die to it a lot, and I'm going to be grinding a lot of attempts at the very beginning. However, I do feel like I will end up inevitably getting consistent with it. But then we get into like one of the cooler parts, like one of my favorite parts in like any level ever. I absolutely adore this part right here. Just take it in. That part is so cool. I absolutely love it. Going down with the UFO and just clicking and just having to wait for like 2 seconds before you actually do another input. It feels incredibly epic, and it makes for a really cool mechanic almost. It's like, you just feel cool. You feel badass doing it. I really like it. I'm very hyped for it. I'm gonna be dying to the already decent chunk. I'm not gonna lie. I will definitely die to it a fair chunk. But then we get to this part. This cube right here at 27%. This is to very many the hardest part of the level. And for the most part, I do agree. There is one part that I struggle with that like no one else struggles with, but this part is really weird. There's a lot of weird gameplay stuff that you don't really see in any other levels, odd gameplay mechanics, and it's just very tight timings. That's pretty much all I can say. This is just hard, tight timings. So getting into this duel part is like very hard. I would personally say 27 to 35 is harder than 35 to 41. Some people say that this duel is the hardest part. I feel like the part before it is a little bit harder. That's also because I've somehow managed to find a way to do that wave consistently. As you saw there with that dual wave and ball, you do have to click in that. The very end of the wave there does not look like it should be clicked. As you can see here, there are things here that do kill you. There's a saw here, there are spikes here, and to like land in between here. Like that part is genuinely really difficult. Then we get to the drop. The drop I don't find too bad. I think the beginning of the drop is not hard like whatsoever. As I fail this first click. Like, up until this point is pretty easy. And then you get to that UFO spam. That UFO spam and onward, and for the rest of this, like, drop until the ship is impossible. I find this to be the hardest part of the level. I think 52 to, like, 64 is the hardest part. And it's not because it's like technically the hardest part, like skill-wise. My issue with is that I just can't seem to get consistent with it. Like, I've played all the parts pretty much equally, I would say, except for like the very beginning. But I just can't seem to get consistent with this part. For some reason. I don't know why. And then we get to this ship part. This ship part is the single greatest ship part ever created. This ship part is so incredibly satisfying to pull off. It is genuinely one of the most enjoyable ship parts I think I've ever played, if not just straight up the most enjoyable ship part I've ever touched. Like, this ship part is very hard to learn, but once you learn it, it's really consistent. I don't know why that happens, though. You have to hit this trigger like super duper late, otherwise you hit this green orb, even though you're like 17 blocks past the green orb. Anyway, that's besides the point. That's just me complaining about unrelated stuff. It's not unrelated, but you get the point. Basically, you just have to hit all the trigger orbs. Like, the ship part consists almost entirely of just hit the triggers. And that's pretty much all you gotta do. You go that. And then we get into this last cube. This last cube is hard, but there's only like a couple hard clicks. This green orb, for instance. That green orb is impossible. This, I don't know, there's just something about this cube. I can't really tell whether or not I think it's like super hard or super easy. It really depends on how I feel, but it's mostly just a lot of very fast input. So I'm worried that once I get there in normal mode, I'm just gonna tense up and just not be able to click fast enough for it. That's like my biggest worry. This is hard. This wave right here, this little wave gap right here, absolutely impossible. Then you have to hit that red orb late. Oh, this level is really hard, but I'm very excited to get into it. I've practiced this a ton, so I'm just gonna hop right into normal mode and we're gonna see what happens. My expectation is that this is gonna take a while. I just feel... I got 1% and I got the... Okay. Oh, I died at that. That is not a death I should get. I passed the first cube though, which is really cool. So we are making pretty decent progress. Very happy with that. I made it past the first cube a little bit faster than I thought I was going to, which is very, very nice. I'm hoping that this cube does end up getting a lot more consistent. That ship is so hard. I got past the 20% mark though. Oh, I got far though. I got 30%. I'm super, super satisfied with that. There's no way. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so satisfied with that. I got nothing to say. I have literally zero to say. That is insane. I'm gonna take this as a stream. Ah, that's a dumb death. I got to the ship though. Very happy. Very happy I got to the ship. Kinda mad I died of that, but progress! PogChamp! Damn! Oh, I freaked out, bro. I passed 46 and I was like, ugh! Come on! And then I passed the spam and I was like, ugh! And then I passed the wave and I nearly shit myself. And then I just flubbed up the ship because I didn't think I was gonna get that far. Alright, let's keep going. Did I f the game? I think I f the game. What? How did I do this? I didn't jump far enough. That jump is literally impossible, by the way. Like, that robot jump right there, I think is like top 3 hardest clicks in the entire level. I'm not mad about that in the slightest. That's just a hard click. I messed up my clicks. Oh my god. Whew. I'm not mad. This level is an iced cave. Iced cave. Can you shut the f up. No, stop. You can't become Twitch chat. The first stream I ever did of this goddamn level, people were like, hello, it's Ice Cave, Lamal. Shut the f up. Mushrooms. I like the taste of mushrooms, but like the big fluffy ones, like champignon or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't care. I don't like the texture of those. Yes, I'm the picky bitch who's like, the texture, gross. I like the taste of mushroom. But there's something, like, I have, like, some form of, like, PTSD-inducing feeling whenever I chew into a mushroom. I like cantaloupe and stuff like that, right? I think those are great. They add a lot of great flavors to food. But, like, the squishy mushrooms, kind of gross, bro. Now, if you're talking about hallucinate, like the mushrooms that make you see shit, those are fire. Am I allowed to say that on Twitch? Does that count as endorsement? Can I get banned for saying that? I'm asked about something related to food, and I'm like, you know what? Drugs. Oh, dude. That reminded me. Oh, dude, I have the stupidest story regarding that exact thing, okay? So, in, I don't know how long ago it was. I think it was like 2019. In 2019, right? I was just vibing Tinder. Tinder, nice thing. I could just like meet up with people, f around, you know. I moved to a new place. I used Tinder. So I met up with this chick, and we were just like driving around, chilling, having a good time, right? And she was like, do you mind if I pick up my friend? And I'm like, sure, whatever. Why not? I'm like, okay, cockblock, much thanks. Whatever, sure. It's your car. You're gonna fuck me over anyway. If I say no, what are you gonna do? Drive over me? Whatever. Anyway, she picked up her friend, right? And she was like, we should go to the graveyard. I'm like, why do you want to go to the graveyard? What? Why are we going to the graveyard in October at the middle of the night? It was like 1 a.m. And as we get there, I'm like, what are we even gonna do here? And she's like, oh, we're gonna pick mushrooms. We're gonna pick mushrooms and get high. I'm like, okay, what? I didn't sign up for this. What are you gonna do? Drug me? So I'm just like walking like 20 feet behind them because I'm like, ugh, I'm staying away from this shit. What is this? And her and her friend just like crawl around the graveyard looking for mushrooms around the tombstones. And I'm just like, I'm like 45 minutes away from home, bro. Help. I'm just like standing there just trying to mind my own business, trying to not seem somewhat suspicious, just trying to hint toward the fact that I want to get the f off. And they were just looking around for like a solid 25 minutes. They didn't find anything, sadly. That was an experience and a half, bro. Tinder. If you want to find mushrooms at a graveyard and want to get up, go for it. That was my Tinder story for the day. That was an experience. I will probably never forget that. That was wild. Was she hot though? No. No. I was just incredibly touch deprived. I had not met up with a single person for like 3 months straight other than my family. I wanted to talk to someone. I think partially the reason why I remember it as well as I did, other than the fact that she wanted to find drugs with me, was that was the day I got standards, to put it that way. That particular experience was the reason I developed like certain standards to who I meet up with. I was like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't just meet up with anyone. I might get killed if I keep this up, right? I ever told a Tinder date that I play GD as a job. Not specifically Geometry Dash. I have, however, had to break the ice. Not break the ice, but break the news that I do, in fact, play video games for a living. Normally, I just say I do entertainment, but if they become really naggy about like, ah, dude, that's cool, what do you do? I just kind of like, I feel like I kind of have to be like, oh, I play video games. That's like 95% of the reason why I get ghosted, by the way. The reason why my love life is absolutely none is because of the fact that people hear that I play video games for a living and they're like, what? Oh no! Oh my god. Add trust to stupid? No, I would never. Actually, I tried to add him after he sent me the friend request, but I literally couldn't. Wait, hold up. I'm gonna show you guys. Did fucking Amogus add me? Holy shit, Amogus added me. What? Anyway. Oh wait, yeah, I blocked him. Never mind. I jumped way too late. Come on, dude. That was a really dumb death. I don't even know what to say, dude. That was just a really dumb death. Holy shit, dude! Holy fuck! I don't think I've ever been more stressed in my entire life. Yes! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. Don't get me wrong. Okay, so that reaction might have said something along the lines of, oh, Aeon hates this level, right? No, I was just really stressed. All right, so we gotta talk Frozen Cave here for a little bit, because I'm assuming that a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, Aeon sounded like he hated the level, right? Absolutely incorrect. I love this level to bits. I think this level is absolutely fantastic and easily one of my absolute favorite extreme demons ever, just like in general. Visuals are fantastic. I love the gameplay. I think it's super fun. The only reason why I reacted the way I did was just pure stress. I thought I had a really good time on this. I finished day 11 on December 2nd. I had 22 days to beat this level, right? And I already pre-practiced. When I made my initial practice run of this and started making the video, it was December 2nd. 22 days prior, I had 11,000 attempts in with 22 days to go. I thought 3 weeks, I should be able to do it completely fine, right? I beat it on December 19th. You might be thinking, oh, but that's still 5 days before, right? 5 days, a lot of time, right? Oh my god. No, wait, sorry, I beat it December 18th, 6 days before. I was still stressing out about it because the reason why it got so stressful was because while I had 6 days, I also got 90% on Rust almost a month before I beat it, and that was looming in the back of my head for the entire time. At this point in time, I was thinking that, okay, this is my second hardest. I think this is harder than Bloodlust. I think this is harder than Nelv. In my opinion, this is going to be my second hardest, right? So it was looming in the back of my head that I was stuck on 90% plus on Rust for a month. What am I going to do if I don't beat this? And the constant pressure of having that thought in the back of your head made me incredibly stressed about this level. I beat it in the end, very, very relieved, as you clearly could tell by my reaction. But this level does not joke around. I died 48 times past 64, which is the ship and onward. 7 of those were on the last cube. I got 90, 91, 92 times 5, and 94. No, 8 times the last cube I died. So I just got really unlucky. I was just really stressed. I let out a lot of built up pressure and stress, it all in one reaction, which is why it came out the way it did. Very proud of beating it. I'm very proud of the 12 Demons of Christmas this year. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I really hope you guys want to see me do it again. Next year, I'm not going to be doing something that hard. I'm just going to say that right now. Frozen Cave, hardest 12 Demons of Christmas I'm ever going to be doing. No way I'm going to be doing anything harder than that ever for the 12 Demons, because that was way too much for me. I thought I was going to have an easy time with it. Nope. That was woohoo. I might do all extremes one year, but no way I'm doing anything that hard. But anyway, thank you so much for watching the 12 Demons of Christmas of 2021. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. You guys know the drill by now. Thank you for making my day better, and thank you for making my year better. Hopefully I made yours a little bit better too. Eat your greens, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and of course, have a happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas.